What did your job want you to hide from customers? 1. I worked at an art glass store that sold glass, mostly made in China with very few actual nice pieces. We were told to peel the made in China stickers off. If anyone asked where the glass came from, we would say New Jersey, which is where the supplier was from. I always felt like Danny DeVito and Matilda changing the odometer on his used cars. 2. I worked at McDonald's and they taught me how to pinch the fry carton just right while putting the fries into them so that it looked full, but actually wasn't. I only had one customer call me out on it. He shook the fries out into his bag and poured them back into the fry carton himself, and they'd only filled up halfway, so I had to give him more fries. I was impressed and embarrassed. It's been 7 years and I can still see his face. 3. I work at a movie theater. People are always trying to sneak food in. In our employee handbooks, it actually says people can bring food in as long as it doesn't smell bad. It's plenty to see customers nervously hide their bags so we don't see it. 4. Restaurant. That we would reheat sauces for several days, and depending on how many times this had happened, they would look and taste completely different. I told my friends and family to not eat there as there was plenty of sketchy shit going on there. 5. I work at a shoe store and we recently got a shipment of clearance sandals, aka years-old sandals they had shoved in some warehouse. As I was putting them out, I noticed some had green stuff all over them. Mold. We were instructed by corporate to wipe it off and sell them anyway. Luckily, my manager is sane and refuses to put out the moldy shoes, but still some sketchy shit. 6. Worked for a shady computer repair company that took in electronic recycling. He would charge $1 an inch to dispose of old CRT monitors and then toss them into the dumpster. This was just one of the many shady things he did. 7. I've worked for 2 separate escape rooms. Everyone who didn't get out got really close. Usually we'll show you what you missed if there's only a few puzzles left. If we don't show you anything, it's because we didn't want to make you feel bad. 8. At U-Haul, we weren't allowed to tell customers that trucks charge their fee by the 24 hours, which means that a customer renting a truck for 3 hours is paying just as much as another customer who is renting it for the whole day. If a U-Haul employee asks if 6 hours is enough, don't feel bad if you want to extend your time just in case. 9. My old boss invented a fake employee that he would blame all mistakes on when speaking with customers. Once in a while, he would tell the customers he fired that imaginary employee and then come up with a new name for a new imaginary employee that would be the new sucker.